Hi, Wisdom Coach Karen here. I just want to take a minute to tell you how it is that I actually teach mindset skills to kids. And I'm going to tell you using the example of self talk. Now, self talk is one of the most important skills that any of us can learn, but especially kids. The reason is that it impacts your self esteem, your confidence, your resilience, and your success. So it's a really important skill. So, what I do is I use a curriculum called the Adventures in Wisdom Life Coaching for Kids curriculum. And it's a story based curriculum. So, every mindset skill that I teach starts with a story. Then I also use the Adventures in Wisdom story coaching process to help make sure that kids learn, understand, and also use the skills, not only apply them to their lives now, but long term. And so let's look at the example of self talk. So for self talk, the story is called Choosing Your BFF or Best Friend Forever. And in the story, little Trudy the tortoise, who's the main character, is having a really important day. And she's with her two best friends. She's with Positive Pam and Negative Nikki. Now, Positive Pam's being really nice to her, but Negative Nikki's not being so nice. And it doesn't take kids long at all to know that they'd rather be around Positive Pam than Negative Nikki. But it's an aha moment for kids when they realize that both Positive Pam and Negative Nikki live in their own mind, but they can choose to listen to Positive Pam. So the story really helps kids understand what self talk actually is. And then we get into the discussion part, the talking part of the coaching session. And here we talk about the grungies. Kids learn about the grungies, like, ooh, all the negative feelings like worry or stress or fear. But kids learn that the grungies are actually a real gift because they're your clue to examine your thoughts. Because if you're feeling the grungies, then likely the dragon thoughts are swirling, which means that's causing the grungies. So if you can take a minute to actually look at what you're thinking, then you've got the opportunity to actually power shift what you're thinking, which is another skill that we teach. So it's a really neat concept for kids. And then we actually practice. So we have a lot of scenarios that we go through where we practice going from negative to positive, self-talk and thinking. And after that, what we want to do is we want to proactively create positive self-talk. So we do that through an activity. So we have something called the mirror mantra that a child will come up with a phrase that really inspires them that they want to say every time they see their reflection, whether it's in the school window or in the mirror at home or whatnot. But then we also give them a little mirror to decorate so they can play and practice right then. And then they have that to take home as a memory marker of the session. So for example, one of the girls that I worked with, hers was, I can do it. And she would stand in her power pose and she'd say, I can do it. And she used that to conquer some really big things in her life and even some smaller things like tackling a giant slide that she wanted to go up. So, I mean, it's just been amazing to see the impact of what self-talk can do for little kids. So I just wanted to share with you that that's the process. That's how we do it. At the end of the session, when the parent comes in, the child and I actually explain to the parent what they've learned. And then the parent takes home a wisdom for home sheet. And then that gives them a way to continue that conversation at home. So that is just one. The self-talk is one of the 27 mindset skills that I teach kids. If you want to learn more, head on over to EmpowerHappyKids.com and you can learn more about the other skills, see success stories. And if you want to have a conversation, you can reach me there.